My name is Laurel. I'm a Canadian starting a new life in Brittany, France. My family lives in a 300-year-old stone farmhouse called Alona, which is very typical for this region of France in Brittany and Normandy. It was a peasant's home or maybe artisans, and originally it would have been shared by the inhabitants, the humans, and the livestock. Today I'm going to give a tour of the interior of the house. I'm hoping that the wide camera lens will help disguise some of the dust balls, but we'll see. We have original beams, we have wonderful stonework, we also have some very questionable decorating choices, and we've got rooms that maybe just need a coat of paint, and we've got rooms that need pretty much an extreme makeover when there's some money in the bank. The charm of this house is in its imperfections. We've got sloped steps, sloped walls, or sloped floors. We've got wavy, crooked beams. We have steps of different heights and depths. We have walls that go off at an angle. They look like they're failing a sobriety test or something. And we love all of it. In this world of artificial intelligence and straight lines, this feels really organic and real, and you have the sense that it was built by human hands and a very long time ago. The front entryway is a work in progress. We have mismatched doors, a staircase with potential, some inherited budget furnishings, and the one and only closet on the entire property. This is a pellet-fueled hot water heater that heats our radiators, and it is quite needy and not very efficient, so very high on the list to replace when we can. And the original stone fireplace, which has been keeping residents warm for centuries. So, the idea of a quaint French country kitchen is probably more of a North American construct than it is an actual aesthetic. The French take food very, very seriously, and so kitchens are built more for function rather than form and aesthetic. And so our kitchen is actually probably atypical for France in that it's fairly big and it's not terrible to look at. We'll be wanting to give it a fresh coat of paint and stain on the beams and probably paint the cupboards. But with this room and with all of the house, we're not doing any modern updates. We want to preserve the classic look and the old time craftsman feel of the house. Our lofts are kind of funny spaces because of these strange beams. They're not easily usable space, and they also aren't wired for any kind of power. So, this one in particular has turned into our closet because, as I've said, there are none others anywhere on the property except in our entrance. I don't think there's anything I can say about the bathroom that it isn't already saying for itself. So, unfortunately, on our second floor, we have this strange subfloor that's been more recently put in, we think to cover up some pipes. And that's something that really does need to go because it impacts the height of the rooms and the door frames, and it's mismatched from all the other flooring, and it's not working. This room is supposed to be the master bedroom. It looks like a place that someone would hold a hostage. And so it's just sitting waiting until we can deal with the new floor and then repaint and make it into a nice room. And this is linoleum in our master bedroom. Needs to go. Now we're in the master bathroom, which also needs a lot of TLC. The shower insert isn't even fixed to the wall. We did make sure to do up one bedroom to be a little bit nicer and non-hostage like, gave it a coat of paint and freshened it up so we have one cozy bedroom. And this, finally, my favorite room in the house, my studio, where it all happens. If things happen, sometimes things happen. If things happen, they will happen here. I am a maker of props, costumes, puppets, patterns, and this space is where I can spread out, make my messes, and not have them interfere with anyone else's messes. It gets a bit toasty up here in the summertime, but we've got some lovely skylights that vent it really nicely and give me a wonderful cross breeze. The house does have its share of oddities with light fixtures that need to be replaced, visible wiring and pipes, and odd things that I don't really want to look at. But for every weird thing, there are 10 beautiful features of coves, exposed beams, and art all around us. I love books and movies and plays and just any kind of story. Sometimes I'll pause and try to imagine the 300 years of lives lived here, births, deaths, and I mean, there had to have been at least one murder or two. Everything from peasant farmers in the 1700s through the French Revolution, the Napoleonic era, the modernization of farming, epidemics, wars, the German occupation, right up to now. Dozens, probably hundreds of people's stories, mostly forgotten now, and now we're adding ours. It gives me a heightened sense of just being the temporary residents, caretakers of this place, and then in a greater sense, this planet, leaving some of our own touches and additions behind for future residents, and hopefully not leaving them saying, "Good Lord, what were they even thinking?" Thanks for visiting, and please share any questions or comments you have below. I'm learning more from the comments, I think, than I am teaching at this stage. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I don't think I actually realized how big a deal it was until I started creating myself. I guess I'm kind of old. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week.